I think I found the best Fathom build. Like, not suck.
Well.
My hero is so strong. It's just too much, I know. Dying like creeps, like actually.
Fire, you're just sliding all over the place.
I see haze.
There's a lot of hopes.
Dude, I'm like 1v3ing so easily, it's a joke. I actually won 1v3. I got all 3. Hi guys, Lonnie here. We're back with another guide. This time we're taking a look at Fathom, aka Slog. I already made a really good guide for him that I'm super happy with. But before we go over the actual items here, I want to explain the abilities first. Then again, we go over the items that are all gonna be in order. And then lastly, before we get into some gameplay, hopefully, I'll show you guys my ability upgrade order as well. But you will get that if you select the guide anyways. And as you can see, I call this build the Melee Brawler Slog. And yes, you guessed it, that means I'm playing him melee in general. You'll see why that is in a moment, but let's go over the abilities. Scalding Spray is the first ability. Scalding Spray is the first ability. Spray scalding water in a cone ahead of you. You build up bonus weapon damage as the spray damage. You build up bonus weapon damage as the spray damages an enemy hero. On base level, this is what it looks like. The bonus damage lasts for 12 seconds, which is quite a lot. So let's take a look at how much damage buff this is actually. A normal headshot is 66 damage. With the buff, 77. 84. And this is the main spell of our hero. And the reason why we always wanna be close range. We constantly wanna have the spray on the enemies. And guess what? The second ability really helps with that. Breach. Launch forward, damaging all enemies near you and knocking them into the air. And as you will notice, if you look downwards, you don't nearly go as far or as high rather than if you look upwards, okay? If you look upwards too much, you will be going in place. So you gotta do like a little mix of the two to get the actual length that you want, okay? You have to toy around with this. And yeah, you wanna use this to obviously get on top of enemies, to be hitting them with your spray. You cannot cast while mid-air, which I think is a shame. And you also cannot shoot. I hope they're gonna change that. That feels really awkward to me personally. But that is how it works right now. By the way, let's talk about the weapon as well. This is a shotgun type of weapon. And as you see, the reload is super long if you're missing all the bullets. Whereas if you only miss one bullet, it's going up really fast. The range is as expected. On longer distances, you do almost no damage, which is another reason for you having to play close range. Then the passive, the third ability, is a complete placeholder. It is literally just Shiv's passive for now. So I wouldn't read into this too much. However, I think the idea of Ice Rock is that we're gonna have like a passive or some type of ability that allows Slog, or Fathom rather. I need to stop calling him Slog. But Slog is a much better name. But he wants this guy to be tanky and it makes sense. You wanna play close range. And then lastly, the ult. It didn't get an icon yet either. This is like a placeholder icon because this will 100% be replaced. I think he just took it because Slark from Dota has something similar, not really. But let's read it. Throw a harpoon that latches to the surface and pulls you in. While hanging attached to the harpoon surface, you are invisible and invulnerable. Enemies that look directly at Fathom reveal the invisibility. Passive, while out of combat and hidden on the minimap, heal a portion of your max health every second. So if no enemies see you, you regenerate, which is Slark's ult as well. You can also turn invisible. It's actually stronger than invisibility. But yeah, this is very much based on Slark. Also the general vibe, the first ability is like very similar to Slark's first ability. The second ability is very similar to Slark's pounce. And instead of going like the offense route like Slark and Dota, they're going the defense route here with bloodletting for now. But I think it also makes more sense in Deadlock. And yeah, let's talk about items because makes a lot of sense right now. So as I said, we want to be close range with everything. Like we're gonna be close range if we're gonna hit our abilities on the enemy. So yeah, we're gonna play it this way. And you will constantly have your spell on the enemy while you're shooting them. And This is why I think we're gonna be going for a melee build, because we have to play melee distance anyways. So let's make use of it. I start with extra regen and melee lifesteal. That's the combo I always play with any hero that wants to be close range. Close quarters, self-explanatory. We're playing close quarters. Mystic reach, absolute must-have for both of our main abilities. It makes it easier to keep scalding spray on enemies, and it makes it easier to reach enemies with breach. You go extra charge because scalding spray is the ability that gets more charges, and it's an absolute must-have. We're upgrading it later as well. But first, there's a lot of other stuff we gotta do. We do extra stamina. I like to do this with every hero that wants to be playing melee range. It makes it harder for enemies to run from you. It makes it easier for you to melee them. Then next item, this is not a flex item. Always get this on every hero you wanna be playing melee with, because reactive barrier gets triggered by parries, and getting pretty much 600 shield for getting parried is even better in the early game than hitting a heavy melee. So you either kill enemies with your heavy melee or you get a huge shield. Regardless, you're gonna be unstoppable in 1v1s. Then melee charge, also self-explanatory. But it's better than you think, because let's talk about the weapon one more time. Let me fast forward and okay, reloading this will take a long time, as you will see now. Look at this. Like, especially now since we have a bigger mag, like this is a nightmare, okay? This is not really doable. And if we have melee charge, let's do it again, fast forward. Guess what? This is way faster to refresh our mag. Absolute must buy on this hero, and it obviously fits our melee playstyle. Then we got bullet resist shredder, insane for our hero. We're always gonna do spirit damage with scalding spray literally the whole time we fight. And if you guys know, having reduced bullet armor also makes melee attacks do more damage. Literally perfect for this hero. Then we go improved reach. Yes, it's a 3k, but I think it's so important that we want it right away. We're putting it on a scalding spray. Again, it benefits our breach so much as well. And it's gonna make it much easier to keep the spray on enemies. By the way, what you need to know is the animation currently does not get larger actually. Let me remove this again here. Okay, take a look at this. So here, this is the actual animation, okay? We're hitting this guy with the water in this distance. And if I get improved reach and put it on it, it's gonna look the same. However, wait, as you can see, we hit this guy even when he's not in the water, okay? So this is better than it looks. Look, like way better. Keep this in mind, you can reach people further than it looks. They might change this in the future, they probably will. But for now, you need to know this. Then Mystic Vulnerability. Oops, just noticed that I forgot to put in Escalating Exposure in the late game. But yeah, because Escalating Exposure is so insanely strong on our hero, you wanna get Mystic Vulnerability as well early on. Our main damage is gonna come for Scalding Spray in the mid game. And yeah, this is pretty much perfect. It triggers for itself basically. And yeah, let's go on. Berserker. Really good for any hero you want to be playing melee with. Duration extender, also pretty straightforward. It makes our scalding spray last longer, which is exactly what we want. By the way, it also lasts longer by upgrading it, by putting 2 points in it. I will talk about the skill points later. Then the best melee item is Hunter's Hura, because it does up to minus 27% bullet resist on one enemy. And again, lowering bullet resist drastically improves the melee damage. Look at this. Without 210, and with it 280. That is a crazy jump. Then point blank as the upgrade to close quarters. Again, very straightforward. That's the distance we're playing. You want to be doing as much melee damage as possible. Then life strike, upgrade to our melee lifesteal. Tom and Pulse, perfect for us. We're gonna be playing exactly the range that triggers in literally the whole time. So this is perfect for us. Then rapid recharge, absolute must buy as well, because scalding spray is our main damage, and having it as much as possible is our farming tool, it's our damaging tool, it's everything. And then before the other upgrades, I would actually go escalating exposure, even though it's a 6k, because this is so perfect for us, because obviously scalding spray damages quite often. And so look at the stacks going up there. You see that? It is crazy strong. Just one spell. Look at this. I'm doing nothing, okay? That is 1700 damage simply by like following the enemy around with scalding spray for a couple seconds. Absolutely busted. Then we want to up our defenses as well. As always, if you feel the need of taking some normal spirit armor or bullet armor earlier, go for it. But I don't like giving up my slots too much. We have that extra region to play around with. So at least one of them is definitely purchasable even early on, but you will react to your actual match and you will notice what type of damage you're taking, and you can take one of these or both of these depending on how it goes. Then superior duration, of course, we also put it on Scalding Spray. Leech makes us unkillable. We're gonna remove extra region at this point. Colossus, the dream item of all melee heroes. At this point you can remove reactive barrier for sure. Spiritual overflow, insanely good for us as well. You can either remove bullet resist shredder or berserker. I personally remove berserker at this point. And then we also upgrade our stamina and our build will be complete and the damage will be absolutely crazy. Yeah, if you're just chasing people down, and yeah, you will have a blast with this build. Very quickly, let's talk about our skill build. We of course start with the spray and we'll put pretty much all our ability points into it ASAP. We get 1 level of pound and we unlock our passive as well as the ult. Then we do get 2 value points into breach. I think I said pounds before. Our little leap ability, because it comes with quite some value before we max out our spray, then max out breach, then max out our shift passive, and lastly our very useless ult. But okay, I'll try to get some gameplay now. I hope I get to play Fathom. Otherwise, guide might be over now and I'll see you guys next time. But if not, enjoy the gameplay. We got the slog. I'm going in hot here. I don't give a shit. I'm strong.
Man, the Paradox player also is pretty good. Man, it's kind of sucks.
Got them both, 1v2. And I'm full HP. I'm still full HP. Seems good. Do this, and we go reach after. Easy peasy.
Turn me into
On a tough game. I want carry. Wow, this hero can farm very fast. No! Yes! Oh my god, the angel.
I need help. Like, can I get
Boom,
one
bitch! Put on your name.
Yeah. You got ganked.
Oh my god, man. Slog is king. Baya. Bought the wrong item, but it's okay. No, 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 no! I fucked up. I fucked up, man.
They delivered thee.
I fucked up. I fucked up. So lucky. My damage is insanity though. Like, actually.
Gee, man. Record.
Okay. Heal me, please. Hero. Can I get some heal? Yes. Look at my heal. Look at my heal.
Can't see it.
They're not finding me. Yo, my ult actually saved me.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good
I'm waiting
build.
for full
It's
HP,
just-
then I go kill him.
It looks stupid.
Yo, man. Kinda sick.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, and a lot of
You're gonna, like,
tracking
not
as
suck.
well.
My hero is so strong. I don't know if I do this much weapon damage. It's too much, I know. They're dying like creeps, like actually.
Fire, you're just sliding all over the place.
I see haze.
There's a paradox.
I'm like 1v3ing so easily, it's a joke. I actually won 1v3. I killed all 3.
The record.
But look at my damage, look at my damage, look at this. I killed towers in like 2 seconds. I'm in the base. Look at this damage.
They're not doing anything against this.
They're all fighting against me.
Man,
I'm
I'm
killing
also
all.
forgetting about my fleet.
Our purple walker is under attack.
They don't do anything against you. So they're mid. Oh, they're coming now. Okay, I guess I joined.
That's okay.
Holy shit.
The other foe's blade strikes.
Oh! My I just did 1000 damage in half a second. Oh! With 2 auto attacks. The damage is absolute insanity.
Too much gun damage. What do I go for? The scene emblem, yes. What the fuck is this damage?
Watching me? Oh,
Yes. Yes. I was watching you. What the
Okay,
fuck?
okay. Yeah, it's insanity.
Just this aura thing. What?
No! You kill him in a fountain, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this build is broken.
They
honestly.
just hate me. Do you wanna end? No, right?
It didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. Why? I don't care. I'm
Man.
killing them a bit more. Yeah, they need to come outside. Come outside. Bitches.
A pleasure as always.
Check my build. Type Lonio.